you know. Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make $1, won't celebrate. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the living the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Motherfucking Joe. What's up,
Nice.
brother? How are you?
Good, man. Good, man.
Good, man. What's new? What are you up to? Dude, how was yesterday?
It was interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, it was interesting.
So, remind me, for your first time.
Being penetrated in my butthole?
Yeah. Well, maybe not that. First time professionally.
First colonoscopy?
Yeah.
Yeah, first colonoscopy. Yeah.
You walk us through it if you want.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'll walk you through it. Well, first of all, the worst part about it is got to be the day before. It's called the prep, where you drink. I think it's like 32. I was lucky. There's like a couple different versions of stuff you have to drink to make yourself like flush out all the poop in your body. So like I had to drink a 32-ounce like bottle of like watery, lemony kind of alcohol aftertasty drink. And so you drink that, and then you have to drink another 16 ounces of like, water or grape juice or tea or something. And then I think that they say like, some people are like, oh, it takes a little while for you to shit, but it took me like a half an hour, 20 minutes. And I just started shitting. I'll keep this. I'm sure people don't want to hear about the shitting, but like you shit until it's like liquid. It just shoots out of your butt. It just like, it's like peeing out of your butthole.
Dang.
You don't even know. The rule is you shouldn't fart at all. So that sucked. It's kind of like foamy eventually feeling in your tummy and stuff. So that's the worst part about it. But let's get to the interesting penetration. So I went to the hospital. My wife dropped me off with my kids, and
She dropped the kids off with you?
they were in the car. She just dropped me off, and then she has to pick me up. Someone has to pick you up because you go under what they call twilight anesthesia, I think it's called. So I get in there and go upstairs, and they basically like you check into the hospital. Yeah, can you not disappear? It's like it makes me feel like I already feel
alone.
I feel a little bit alone already. So like being all alone is even worse.
Yeah, fair.
And I'll say this. So like, so the person that like kind of is like, hey, Joe, let's get in the thing or whatever. Like it's all.
Let's get in your ass, Joe.
Yeah, it's all like, I hate to say this because like, but sometimes you want like, if you get like a massage, can I ask you a question? If you get a massage, who do you want to massage you? Like,
Nobody.
If you could pick, would you, nobody, right? Like but like the worst case scenario probably would be what?
This is tricky. I don't know.
I know, right? Okay, so fair. So I'll just stop beating around the bush. So like everyone there that I ran into was either like a really younger-ish, really attractive female.
Oh no.
Or a gay guy.
Okay.
So like both of those make you feel kind of a little self-conscious when you're about to like have your butthole penetrated. And so it was kind of like I think I almost would want like some gross old man for some reason, right? But everyone was like, it was like we're going to some fun party, and like my butthole is the ticket to inside.
Were there any of them cracking jokes or anything?
No, I mean I was just like, yeah, everything's a countdown to eating again because you don't get to eat for 24 hours. I was an afternooner So I didn't eat for like 36 plus hours. So I tried to joke, and then you're in and out so fast that there's not a lot of joking. So they have you take off all your clothes, and then they like put on this thing with your butt hanging out, take off your shoes, take off your socks, put on these things, and then put this blanket on your legs. The girl comes back in, another attractive girl comes in, and they're like, okay, we're going to put an IV in you. And I fucking hate IVs. Wasn't too bad, got it. And then they're like, oh, let's go. Go into the fucking room. The doctor's there. And they're just like, okay, we're going to go into you now. Lay on your left side. Lay on your left
Did they
side.
say that? We're going to go into you.
I don't know what they said. They're like, go on your left side. So I roll on my left side, and then they're like lift up your hips or something like that. And I'm like, oh,
Ooh.
shit. So I lift up my hips, and they're like, that's great. And I'm like, okay, good. And then someone comes in with like a little syringe, and they're like, it's time to go, like nighty night sort of thing. And I'm like, okay. And so within like 15 seconds, I felt weird, and then I was out. I end up waking up at some point, and the doctor was like, yeah, we removed a little polyp, one little polyp.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, a lot of people have that. Like, I think like 1, 2 isn't bad. 3 is like, okay. And like more than that's like, okay, that's not good. Like the more you have, the more probability that like colon cancer could be in your future. But most people get like a polyp removed or whatever. So mine was, whatever. Yeah. And so that would be great if I wasn't echoing, but, and then I kind of was like, I was kind of out of it, right? Like they were like, okay, let's get you out of here. Boy, my fucking ass was hurting a lot. My butthole was hurting.
Oh, for real? Like today still too even?
Okay. I didn't know anything was happening. Huh. I went in, I put my clothes back on. They're like, okay, we called your wife. And then they're like, they walked you downstairs. And then, so they walked me downstairs. And the only interesting thing after that was that like, I was kind of in and out of consciousness.
Oh, that's the best.
It was kind of weird. Like my wife got me a chicken parm sandwich because I didn't eat for so long, and a piece of pizza. And, she was like, okay, like the nurse walked me to the car. We got in. I said I was fine. But my wife said like, by the time we got home, I was like talking, and then I like passed out. And then when we got home, I went up. I was like, I'm gonna go take a nap. And then my wife was like, you took a bath, and they didn't know that I took a bath.
No shit.
And she was kind of scared. She was like, dude, I wish I knew, because I don't know that I took a bath.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. So anything could have happened.
Yep.
I mean, anything.
Yeah.
So, and that's basically it. All last night.
Lucky you're still here.
Groggy a little bit. Yeah.
So. Dude, that's wild. Okay, the best parts anytime going under is when they give you whatever it is that knocks you the fuck out, and you feel for 10 seconds the best you can ever feel, like ever. Did you get that at all, or were you out too quick?
I was out too quick. Like honestly, it was more like 5, because you're like, you're on your side, right? Like I'm on my side. There's like a pillow here.
So comfy.
I only have just like a shell of like view. You know what I mean? I'm like kind of like feeling whatever, and I was like, okay, I'm starting to feel something. Oh, I feel kind of nice, and then it was gone. You know,
kind of nice, dude. I would go for a colonoscopy every day if I could just get that. Like, I'd be an everydayer.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool.
Did you do it again?
No, I mean, no. Well, the worst part is the fucking the prep. So, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, the morning of the prep. Of the colonoscopy, you also drink another one of those 32 ounces of water and that other shit.
Damn.
Which I wanted to throw it all up, and you're like fucking bloated, and your butt is like gross, and it like, I don't know if you've ever pooped so much that it's all just liquid coming out, and it's like foaminess. But it was gross. It was like just peeing out of your butthole, and I was over that part of it. I mean, honestly, I mean, I'd like to say that like getting something stuffed up your ass was bad, or that I felt anything. But I didn't feel anything. And so, and you know what, I'm mature enough to deal with like young, attractive people, men and women in the room while a tube is up my ass. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool. I'm glad that they were all there and that they were professional as far as I know.
As far as you know, dude.
As far as I know.
I just love the, oh shit, what'd they say? We're gonna go inside you, or what was it?
Yeah, they'll go inside me.
There was something else you said that was
I was like, now we're gonna go inside you or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I
They
love
didn't
that.
say that. I mean, I don't know what they said, but like,
That's what they said. Stick with that. Let's if you say something often enough, you convince yourself that's really how it went.
sure, whatever you guys want to think happened is what happened.
We're gonna go inside you.
We're gonna go inside you,
dude. It's like my saying on my other show. I used to end every video with something about taking you inside or something, which is like that's now yours. You can have that.
Thank you. I mean, I'm not going to say it again, but thanks.
All right.
Yeah, it was fine, and I feel better now that I've dealt with that. And there's
you got some peace of mind out of that.
So, okay, yeah. So my stomach's been horrible my entire life. Like not my entire life, but ever since college, like it's just been fucked up. And like my butthole has got to be just a fucking terrible sight for anyone that looks at it. And so it's embarrassing. And I know that in my mind, I was like, they're going to go in there and they're going to be like, holy fuck, this is a disaster.
You've got
show.
8 pounds of cancer in your ass.
There's polyps and there's like fucking ulcers and all sorts of shit. But the fact that they were like, it's fine, was comforting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, nothing beats that feeling when you like go to the doctor for whatever. If you're worried about something, you just go for a checkup, whatever it is. But when you get back from the doctor and you just get everything's good. You just get that like, hey, everything's great. Come back next year, whatever it is. Like, hard to beat that shit.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
Dude, good shit. Good story. Glad you're healthy.
I got it over with. I'm glad I got it over with. I'm sure you're gonna get yours. Yours coming up soon. So
I'm never going.
That's fine. Whatever. I mean, but don't you want that? You want that medication, don't you? That anesthesia?
I got my own. I'm not gonna lie. I got a lot.
All right.
Yeah. In fact, I ended the show. I microdosed right on the show yesterday. It was awesome. I'm gonna do that more.
With acid or weed?
Mushrooms. Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, definitely want to do that more. On the show too. I think I just want a whole show that's just everybody getting fucked up. I don't know. Maybe that's not a good idea. Dude, I can't wait for the debate tonight. If we do the stream, I still don't know. I haven't heard back from Henry on anything. Fucking anything. He's in his own world. Rightfully so. Daughter graduating today, family time, all that stuff.
Yeah. I heard parts of the show yesterday and I wasn't happy with it.
I wouldn't be if I were you either. I mean, you got called out, exposed for what you are.
Well, yeah. It was funny. We're going to talk about Blast. You guys fucking ripped my asshole. Thank God I got colonoscopy because you guys really ripped my asshole apart yesterday.
Well, okay, so tomorrow it should be the whole damn gang back, and we'll really get into it then. But give it back to us, and yeah, let's. Today we should talk some Blast because we didn't get to do it yesterday.
Okay.
Big news: Solana today. Solana ETF filed, application filed by VanEck, which is really fucking cool. Would love to hear your thoughts on that. We'll get to that in a quick moment. What else is going on too? I think there's a lot of talk about.
I want to say like, hey, well, I'm glad to be back on the show. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for listening to that, whatever that was that about me today. And I'd really appreciate if you guys like were cool about it. Like, this is now on the internet and I don't like that. Like sometimes you regret stuff. So I really appreciate if you guys were cool about it. And then going forward, you had my back.
Like don't clip it. Don't clip the segment where people told Joe they're going into him now. And
I don't know know what I'm saying, but I just want you guys to be cool. So
this is a family, dude. I think everybody's gonna be cool. Mostly.
Thank you.
Not sure about this one here.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll fucking see. How we looking today? I love this dude because I go most days are busy enough where like I check crypto in the morning and then I don't for the rest of the day till we get here. Right. So like I really do get to look at this live with everybody and it's cool to get, feel how it's changed throughout the day. Has it changed that much today? I mean, it's been I remember this morning. Okay, so the Solana news hit this morning.
Yeah.
When I started the morning, everything was red for the most part. I think I think it was red. And when the Solana news dropped, everything flipped green on the day, which was awesome. Like it was really nice to see that. Really awesome to feel like I think some good positive energy out there. I'll even say this, it even felt like there was some energy in the NFT space. Solana NFTs. I saw people talking Solana NFTs like, guys, like I just swept this collection. And another Solana collection being like, I think we're gonna do our mint here. Like weird.
There was a little bit of, I mean, I'm still in and out of my butt coma, but I did hear a little bit of like, oh, now that the whole like liquidity thing is done for, now we can kind of get price discovery on NFTs, and that instead of it being a disaster, it actually seems to be going pretty well. So that's good to hear.
Yeah. Oh, blast shit.
Yeah.
That's all interesting too. So like, you being like the hardcore blast farmer that you are. Like I'm sure you were right up on that. Like,
do you want to talk about that for 2 seconds or no?
Which part? You're blast farming?
Yeah, just what you guys said.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
So tuning in yesterday, I heard that you guys were like really ripping my ass as far as like, oh, Joe's saying how much he's farmed. Where like
Yep.
now, I checked his tweet and there was 16,000 points, and Henry was like, I've got like more, I got like double that, and you're like, I'm like super. I didn't do anything, and I was like super close to what he had. So that you guys were like,
Accurate.
fucking Joe's an idiot, and like Joe's like says that he's like a hardcore farmer, but like he's literally like does zero work.
You like 10 tweets. That was
Right,
it.
right. Which I mean, okay, so like, I mean, let's say partially that's true. Okay, that's partially true, and I'll give you guys credit for that. But what I will say is this: is that like Yoda probably bridged more ETH than I did. Congratulations. But the things that you guys aren't seeing is that like I created fucking a bunch of memes. Any memes? How many memes did you create, Huda?
0. I didn't know you. Oh, well, can we look at your X account? Yeah.
I may have deleted it, but like, sure, you can.
Do you think there's anything up there?
I'm assuming so. Yeah, I'm
some
assuming
memes, bro.
I mean, come on, you saw my memes before, and they were like sad, and I didn't like them. Period. But yeah,
guys, make sure you give this meme master, this meme lord Joe a follow.
See, this is what I don't like. I don't like this part of it. Like,
you don't like the X shit, do you?
No, but just scroll down. Let's see what I've done. Okay.
You deleted them all, didn't you?
I may have. Keep going.
Just roll. Can we look at this real quick? It's been a minute.
Yeah, definitely.
I love this so freaking much. Dude, it's so fucking incredible.
Cool.
Okay,
so let me just say, if you're not going to scroll and we can't find, look, okay, so look. No respect for the validator. I did that, right?
That's pretty good.
Keep going.
That's pretty good.
No need. Just keep scrolling. Have a pack.
Is that a meme?
I did that.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. Whatever. That's just bullshit.
Okay.
That was me complaining. You get validated. Look at this.
Pretty good too, dude.
How many of these have you done?
None. 0.
I've already put in a lot.
I'm not allowed to. I'm not a validator. I'm not allowed to.
You can create. No, this is not only validation. This is content creation.
What?
These are 2 streams. That wasn't me. But I'm saying like you got money for. I mean, you got packed for being a validator as well as a content creation. And I was doing both of that. Whatever. We've done enough. So all I'm saying is that like.
Remember this guy?
Yeah, Peter. He's just a fucking drunk now.
Jesus.
But what I'm saying is that, like, I did do things. Granted, it was not enough to probably complain about, right? But you know what I'm saying? Like, I did fucking go on all these things. I fucking did a bunch of meme things. I fucking put in the time and effort. I'm just saying it should have been more so than what you guys did. Like, the fact that you were able to be like, I got 12,000 and I didn't do dick. When I did validation, I bought fucking more pack. I validated. I liked tweets. I created content. I bridged ETH from the beginning. I went on all the dApps, did all the multipliers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I did do fucking shit. Okay.
How much ETH did you bridge over?
3.
3 ETH?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Is that a lot or no?
Well, okay, like for context, and you mentioning like how little I really did. I did very little. I had like 0.6 ETH in total, and that was it. And what was your points or your how much blast did you get?
16,000. Well, so I had something like close to 70 gold bars, and then I had about 12, 13 million points.
Okay.
And it ended up being 16,000. But not only did I get the Pac Moon airdrop, which was like whatever, then I fucking went to Wasabi and I fucking staked it, and then I bought more packs so I could become a validator. All I'm saying is I was engaged. And the fact that I didn't get more pisses me off. And I'd love to ask people that did this fucking shit, was it worth it? Would you do it again? I don't know. I probably wouldn't.
Man, all I know is, first off, we were probably a little hard on you. So
that's fine. I like it. It was enjoyable. You have to.
I think, yeah. Okay, I take it back. No, I'll keep the apology. But yeah, to your point, man, we saw CB going back to the Blur side say he's fucking done. Fucking done. Like so many people felt how you did. They didn't get what they put in. They didn't. It wasn't worth it for them. More than that guy Christian, I showed it on the show yesterday. A guy who put in $50 million, dude.
Oh, yeah,
$50 fucking $million, made 100K off it. Look, it's 100K is cool, but that was pretty universally like what people said. I didn't get at all anything near what would make it worth it for me. Some other people are like, and actually Marty, I think you did, like, there was that copy pasta people were throwing out there. Like, you do realize it's free money. It's a fair point. It was free, except for the people who lost, No,
I know. You know what? Fuck. Let us bitch, please. Can we please bitch about stuff? I mean, Walshy was the same way. Walshy's like, oh, you get free money and blah, blah, blah. And like,
Walshy got a Rolex out of it, basically, right?
Walshy did a good job. Walshy does his thing. He's
really good.
He does a lot. He bridged a lot. He fucking goes on all the dApps, and not only just goes on the dApps, he fucking goes hard on them.
Yep.
And so he fucking deserves whatever he gets. But like, I understand that, like, if I wanted to get hardcore and get like enough for 30K or whatever, I need to fucking invest more. But you know what? I want to bitch, and I'd appreciate, me being able to bitch about it.
Well, bitch away, dude. You know what? It's worth pointing out, like, expectations are how they are because things used to actually play out very differently. And like, we're learning, we're just like, it's not like this is this is shocking because it used to be very different. It used to be, it took you guys, not even just less effort or very little effort. It used to take zero effort to get rewards rained on you in this space. That's what we're used to. Like, as stupid as that might sound or whatever, it is what it is. So that's why people chase this stuff.
And let me just say this, great point, because I've got airdrops where I got like 0.3, 0.4 ETH. And I didn't do a whole bunch of stuff, but like I would, and it was just from like transacting on the Ethereum blockchain and stuff like that. And I got fucking more than I did for PAC. And listen, I hear everybody about the fucking PAC and you guys bitching about it, but I think I pointed out a couple of things, Hudah. It wasn't a ton, but the fact that you could just fucking bridge 0.6 and probably only do what, like, only live your life and get whatever scraps that you almost didn't even mean to get for whatever. Like, if you did like Fantasy Top and then you got like a thing for like, I was purposely doing shit and I was trying to get all my multipliers and doing all that stuff. And the fact that we were so close is bullshit.
You were carving time out of your day to do it. And on the flip side, I was not. And, it just showed the strategy in it was actually, I don't even know. I happen to like Fantasy Top, so when I did do it, I would go in every day and I would just do the check-in thing. I would set my lineups. I liked it. I would play that game. I legit, like, my thoughts on it haven't changed. But yeah, it's like there were clearly ways you could do it and earn more or have an easier time earning. There's just ways to do it that maybe now we're learning. Might be too late. Like, I don't know if Pac Moon.
I'll let you in on a little secret too. Me creating those fucking god awful meme things.
They were pretty good.
On there.
They were pretty good.
Even if they were good, here's a little. I fucking hate doing that. I fucking hate having that on my timeline. I fucking hate pumping some other bullshit because it makes me feel embarrassed about doing that because I feel like a fucking loser and I don't like doing it. And now I get fucking you assholes joshing me being like, oh, we've got fucking 0.1 ETH. And it's true. I did. It's fucking
Did you
bullshit.
lose, by the way? I guess that's the bigger question. Did you lose any money?
So that's playing? A great question. And I don't know because the pack that I bought to become a validator now is below what I bought it for.
God damn it.
So it's just all fucking nonsense. I'm not selling anything because what's the point? Yep. You know what I mean? Like, it's just all a waste at this point.
That's maybe that. Those are the stories that actually suck. Is where I know people who did bridge over and they're way down. They're way fucking down. Is this real? Am I looking at the right token? Is Pac Moon down to a $16 million market cap?
No way.
I mean, it was hanging around 50 the last I saw it, 50, 60. That might be real, man. Pac Moon. That'd be crazy, man. I think that's real. I think that's the correct one. Yeah, wow. Yeah. I think that's real. Dude.
Well, whatever, dude. I don't even give a shit anymore. So
yeah, so feels like, I don't know. Overall,
yeah, 16 million market cap.
Yeah. Damn. So not a great airdrop.
For the currency of whatever fucking, whatever they said it was.
Right. Dude, wild. Yeah, this was supposed to be the meme coin over there. Like, this is the one. All right. So I'm curious how that ecosystem like kind of evolves and grows over the next year. And we're now in, is it officially called like season 2 of Blast? I don't know if they gave it seasons,
No,
but
it's like season 4 or something like that.
Well, Blur, yeah, Blur season 4.
Blur, Blast, Pack, fucking fuck you.
All part of the same. I saw a really good take out there too. It's like you can't invest in Pac-Man anymore. You can't because Blur was his first product. It's all but abandoned now. Like there's rewards there, yeah, and there's a season. Season 4 is live now. It goes on for a year this time. That's the longest we've had for a season. But the allocation over on Blur season 4, 500 million. I think it's 500 million. Blast is the rewards for this season. It's 10 billion over in the Blast ecosystem. But these guys are like, you can't invest in Pac-Man now because he already abandoned Blur. But that's basically what this is like leaving that platform behind, which is not wrong. It's not fully right, but also he's abandoning it for Blast. It does feel like that. So fuck, dude. We'll see how he grows it. He's got a good opportunity ahead of him to build this chain.
I'm so mad that I can't even like listen to words about it. I'm so mad about it. I just can't. Like I'm like mad at the people.
You're like the calmest mad dude I've ever seen, though.
Yeah, thank you. Like even the people that like kind of created their personas off of it, like Jen.
Yeah.
Like I feel bad for that. You know what I mean? Like she fucking rocked, and now she's in that video and like interviewing him and stuff like that, and then she's got like during all this shit. As far as what I saw the first day, she's like kind of not fudding it. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to not FUD when it's like, it's some bullshit. So it discredits their credibility a little bit.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Is she not fudding because the engagement was so good for her? It's like you can't give up on that. You can't turn off that valve instantly. Like you got to milk that a little longer if you can, right?
Yeah, it would be like kind of like if you became popular for being an asshole, you cannot stop being an asshole. You got to be fucking an asshole.
You can't.
It's
like if you're Dr. Disrespect, you can't stop being a pedo.
Whatever,
Pedo,
sure.
Whatever. You gotta lean into it now. That's awful. That's fucking awful. Anyway, that shit's all crazy too. We won't get into that. Maybe we will later. All right. Well, we may touch on Blast a little bit here. I kind of think we will because there's some good NFT talk to have here. All of this stuff like this throttling back from Blast, this throttling back from Blur is bringing us into another price discovery mode for NFTs. So far, it's been good, though. So far, it's been good for NFT prices. So that's going to get interesting. We should get to that. But yeah, let's show the big news from this morning. This is the Solana ETFs, which fucking huge news. I definitely wasn't expecting anything like this on the Solana front, honestly, for a long while. I figured we got through Bitcoin. We still got to get through ETH. I wasn't expecting this so soon. And all it is the very first filing, the very first.
Yeah.
But it still happened way sooner than I thought.
Yeah.
Did you think we'd be touching any other token this soon? Or is it going to speed up and more we're going to keep getting?
It seems like it's like so obviously I'm not an expert, but from what I read, I thought that it would take a year or something like that. You know what I mean? Like they were like, Solana's not going to happen for another year or two. And then, next thing we know, it's just fucking in our face.
It's just boom, all of a sudden. So I saw, I think DC Investor, he tweeted today, actually a good tweet, and kind of echoed this stuff, saying he's like, doesn't matter that they filed, which, right, but he's saying he can't even fathom that it'll get approved for 1 or 2 years.
Okay.
And Beanie responded there. I'm going to try to pull it up because it feels like they were making live in front of us a little bet, about how quick it gets. Let me see if I can find this.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, it feels like it'll be a bit off, but like, what the fuck do I know at this point? I mean, it feels like very little. This is all happening really fucking fast. God, where is that tweet? Dude, he tweets a lot, huh? Shit.
Ooh, Beanie or
DC?
Go to Beanie and then hit replies. I'm sure you'll find it fast.
Smart. All right, let's pull it up. He also tweets a lot. Jesus, Beanie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Garga tweeted today too. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, maybe he tweets too.
There it is. DC.
Oh, there we go. Yep. Wait, not the one.
Scroll up. Keep scrolling.
You're good at this Twitter stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay. Quite confident saying the Solana ETF will not be approved at present without live futures market at CME with adequate blah, 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 blah. Okay. 1 to 2 years for approval. There we go. 1 to 2 years. Okay. Yeah. I guess he's a smarter dude than I am. I don't know why he's not expecting it for a couple years, other than he's saying it needs to have a futures market, but I don't know. It feels like that. Well, it feels like that would be the time frame And I'm thinking for different reasons. I'm thinking because the SEC has treated Solana differently than it's treated Bitcoin and ETH. They've gone like they have actually publicly and in a lawsuit called Solana a security. They had never done that with ETH until very recently. That case is closed, but they had already called Solana a security. Coinbase for a period of time. Remember, they took it off the Coinbase exchange.
Yeah.
And I think Binance too, right? I think it was in a Binance lawsuit. So I just figured that Solana has more hoops to jump through than any of these other tokens for whatever reason. And maybe that's changed with everything that's changed here in the past couple of months. Maybe they don't have to jump through those hoops anymore, but something tells me maybe they do.
I think that the narrative on the ETH ETFs were like, everyone was like, fucking let this go. Let's go with this. Let's speed this up. Let's not, and so maybe that's just kind of a byproduct of the philosophies going on in Washington now, is that, there's no need to bullshit around. Like they're giving it their all to fast forward everything.
For ETH specifically, though, like that.
Well, I'm saying Solana can kind of is piggybacking off of that sort of like that narrative that I saw as like ETH being like, don't fuck with it. Let's let the ETFs move forward, and that sort of seems to be what Solana is kind of getting swept into, is that narrative of like the government's being positive about everything.
Yeah. Solana collections. So we chatted just before we went live, like just feeling like there's some energy in the Solana NFT ecosystem. So Mad Lads volume way up. I don't know what gigabuds are. Marco, I don't know if you're here still. Marco's big in the Solana ecosystem. He's been calling this shit, like he's been spot on, including, I think, just saying the ETF's coming much sooner than most people are thinking over on Solana, but he's a big Mad Lad guy. Gigabuds I'm not familiar with, if that's new or not. But yeah, I am feeling some energy there. And the reason I was calling Marco out here, there was a collection you retweeted. I'm going to look at your Twitter if I don't see a reply from you. But, I mean, it almost feels like people are ready to start letting it rip over there, start some new mints, which it's been a minute since we've seen that too, man. It really has. I saw Tyler. Here we go, actually. I saw Tyler sweep some Bodagos. I mean, in an instant, this stuff turns around. So he bought 10 Bodagos today. Really, really nice price. Really nice price to get in that collection. Maybe NFTs kick off again, and maybe it'll be on Solana, which I'll tell you, dude, I didn't see it happening on Solana. I didn't. I don't know if you remember me saying, like, I think this NFT run's going to happen for fucking sure, but I didn't see it happening on Solana. I'm like, okay, Solana's got its thing with meme coins, and I thought NFTs would cook on Base, art stuff on Base. I thought that NFTs, like collectible, kind of your average PFP would cook over on Blast. Dude, way wrong. All of it fucking wrong. It does look like it's going to cook over on Solana. Maybe that's just too narrow focus just today, feeling the energy.
Yeah,
today,
I mean, whatever. I mean, anything's possible. Like, the gods went from Solana to ETH back to Solana, right? Like,
yes.
Could other NFT projects come from ETH to Solana? Like, that'd be an interesting kind of migration if that was the case, to have that be the chain for NFTs and meme coins or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'm still an ETH maxi, I guess. So I don't want to say that.
Right. Yeah, ETH will do great. I still think ETH will do great, but it is interesting, the like bridging meta or whatever. I don't know if it's a meta even yet, but what is it? Truth Inc. or Truth Labs, or what the fuck are they called? The Goblin Town's like parent company. I think it's Truth something. Anyway, but they opened up a bridge, and you can go, I think there's like 5 or 6 chains you can bridge that to. I think bridging, like all tech is just getting easier, faster, lower barriers, like all that stuff. I mean, it just seems like you're going to be bridging your shit everywhere for whatever reason, maybe just for the sake of bridging alone, maybe for farming, maybe it's because there are products building on those platforms, on those chains, and now you can bridge your shit over and use it there, which is cool.
Yeah,
but,
there's opportunity there if you get the right bridge, and, I don't know. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of things happening with everything. So if you're savvy enough, maybe you invest in some of that, sweet coin, whatever, ecosystem that's going to be part of. But.
Sweet coin. Sweet fucking coin. Now, speaking of the SEC, and we're just going to kind of bounce around to a few random things here. There is kind of a lot going on, so just fun to bounce between it. But, okay, so SEC is now going to be dealing with Solana ETFs. They're separately going to be dealing with a new lawsuit from Coinbase. Coinbase, I don't know if you saw this morning, but suing the SEC, Freedom of Information Act. They have been trying to get information on 2 prior cases. One of them about Ethereum, and the other, for the life of me, I can't remember. I could go to the block and look at the article, but I can't remember. But point was,
Near.
what was that one?
Near or something? I don't know.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, they basically were looking for information on prior cases because they want to look at how the SEC has talked about and ruled on ETH and on whatever other tokens. Because look, they're still defending themselves, and the SEC would not provide him this shit. In fact, I think they even told him they're not going to send him that information. Now's the lawsuit because Coinbase is saying these guys are fucking dragging their feet on purpose. They're doing it on purpose to frustrate us, just literally for the sake of dragging their feet. Thought this was super, super interesting. Just showing some examples. This is in Coinbase's filing. This is in there, showing examples of the SEC giving mixed messages, like opposite messaging over the years here. So here's the question of, is a digital asset a security? 2018, they say, no, it's not. 2021, they say, yes, it is. 2024, they say it is not. It's just computer code. And then here it is, same year, this year, just a few days later, they said it represents a digital asset itself, represents the investment contract. They're all fucking over the place. And that applies back. The next line here, can the SEC regulate digital asset exchanges? 21, it was no, there's no market regulator. 2022, they said, yes, Congress gave us a broad framework to regulate exchanges. And the last one, is existing law clear? 2020, they said no certainty. 2023, they said, yeah, we got clear framework and it's been built over the last 90 years. Like all fucking over the place. This is not news to any of us, any of you guys watching, Joe, you, me. Like this is what we've like watched unfolding over the years. It has been confusing to us as collectors, as traders, and confusing to the projects we invest in. I always hate using that word, but confusing to the people we know that are building this space that we're supporting. They have been asking for clarity. They have never gotten it. They've been vocal about that. And I love seeing places like Coinbase pushing back. And I still think there's not enough pushback. Uniswap's joined them, more recently with that pushback, but need more of that. I love seeing that filing today. Here it is, actually.
Yeah, we don't need the government fucking up our asses, selling fucking thousands of Bitcoin a day. You know what I mean? Like we don't need that. We don't need that orchestrated frustration from the fucking government.
Those pieces of shit. Joe, those pieces of shit. Yeah. We don't need it. We don't need it. To some degree, we need it. I mean, but we don't need it. We don't need those assholes. All right, now this too, I don't know anything about this other than I saw people memeing this earlier today, and I didn't know what they were talking about. Mega ETH. Do you know anything about Mega ETH?
No,
it's a new. All I learned is it's a new. Maybe it's an L2. It's a new blockchain. Mega ETH. I think the purpose of it is it's very fucking fast. Basically real time is what I picked up out of this article. So I don't know how you do that, but yeah, and this is backed by like VB and some other big names in this industry. So looks like we got yet another L2. Get used to that, guys. Get used to not dozens of blockchains, probably not even hundreds. Like get used to like thousands of blockchains coming over the years, right? Like thousands. But you gonna buy some Mega ETH?
I might. I mean, that seems exciting.
You can't get better than Mega. Like, what's that? What's above Mega?
Fucking infinity? I don't know.
Infinity ETH.
Yeah.
Can we
infinite ETH or something like that? And that's not bad.
I like that a lot. Can we build that chain?
Infinite ETH. Yeah, sure.
So Marco, hang on. You dropped the name of some of those mints. Okay, Hudah toads and non-fried chicken. Interesting. Dude, I should start hitting up some of these Solana projects, see if we can get whitelist. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be real fucking cool. But the non-fried chicken one, that's the one I saw Marco tweet, and all I looked through was just their timeline, and they got some good fucking engagement on those tweets. So man, if they pull the trigger and decide to mint, it'd be real nice to get a cooker. Like real nice to get a new mint that just fucking cooks. Man, that would feel awesome. All right. I just want to peek at sales. And then I figured, all right, given that tonight's going to be wild, like tonight's going to be pretty fucking fun. I think the debate should be fun. I don't know how I feel. No, I do know how I feel. CNN really they're not censoring, total wrong word, but they're not letting others rebroadcast their broadcast of the debate tonight. Dude, they're putting like a 2-minute delay on the broadcast too, which is kind of crazy. So like the huge delay, they're going to mute mics, all that shit. It's going to be like a super weird, curated kind of presidential debate, but I figure it's going to be fun still. We got to look at some of the poly market bets that you can take out there, like revolving around the debate, because it is going to get fun. And people, dude, I didn't see many people talking about the opportunity that was going to come with the debate tonight. I know we've been fucking saying it here for a long while, but the meme coins that are going to pop up like live at the debate, thanks to something like Pump.Fun, right?
Sure.
Thanks to the fact that anybody can now create a token, takes you 30 seconds. Get rich tonight, I think, is the play, right? So, all right, let me just peek here. Yeah, sales, nothing remarkable. Nothing fucking remarkable. I can't, dude, I just cannot wait for that to change. All right, here we go. Let's look over some of the bets tonight. Are you going to be watching first off, Joe? And are you going to be playing any shit coins? You going to be sleepy?
I probably won't. I wouldn't want to watch. Are you? So did you say you're not able to stream it because of all this kind of stuff that's happening? Or
so yeah,
is X streaming it? What did you say? I'm sorry, I was.
Yeah, no, you're good. Okay, no, I'm not going to be streaming the debate. I think you can't. I don't think I can actually like have it in the background and show it. I don't think I can even play the audio.
Yeah.
If you do that, I think you risk like not just having the show zapped, but maybe even your channel. So I don't want to risk it when I don't really know.
Sure.
I did see that. I think Twitter's not technically allowed to rebroadcast it, but Elon Musk said he's going to. Right?
Yeah. If you're not streaming it and you're not part of some sort of stream, I'm definitely not probably going to watch it. I'll check in to see what fun things have happened, but I don't think I'm going to watch.
All right. Well, so to that point, definitely if Henry's around, dude, definitely gonna stream. Like, okay, so what we're gonna do is, you ever watch Joe Rogan's companion shows?
Never.
No, you don't like Rogan, really, do you?
No, not really.
Cool. Well, you know what they are, at least though, the companion things.
No.
Okay. I watch those from time to dude. I watch it sometimes with like Star Wars and stuff. So I'll have like the show on my TV, and then on my phone I'll have like Star Wars Theory on, and you just catch their reaction live, which is super fucking. It's kind of lame.
Where they don't show it, but the reactions are there.
That's it exactly. So that's what I think Henry and I will do. It's like, okay, everybody's got the debate pulled up on their second screen or whatever. We're all watching it, and then separately, we're just gonna shit talk throughout it and poke fun. But on screen, I picture having Pump.Fun up, have Dex Screener up, maybe have Photon up. I got to see if I'm liquid enough anywhere to get some soul and actually maybe trade. The opportunities tonight, I think, are going to get stupid. I believe that. I think really, really fucking awesome opportunities. So I don't want to miss that. Also, I just am kind of lazy. I don't really want to move money around and deal with that. And I also think that, like, this is why I usually say go get some experience, get some reps in before you actually need to do it. I've used Polymarket once. Not Polymarket, I'm sorry. I used Photon once. I don't know my way around the platform. I don't know if I'm doing it right. The one time I used it, I had slippage set at like the default. It was like 20% or something.
So so Photon's easy. I mean, you transfer your soul from your wallet to there basically. And then you make sure that you're getting whatever contract address to punch into the search engine, and then you fucking buy and sell from there. It's fucking easy, bro.
Easy, but also it's like when you start getting into these settings, if you're not picture, especially if you're a noob and you don't know what half this shit means.
Well, look, you're on buy. Let's say you want to buy 0.25, you want to buy blah, blah, blah. And then when you're ready to sell, you click on sell. And typically it's just, you're either going to buy, sell 0, 50 or 100% of your holdings. So like if you clicked on the sell tab up there, click that. Then it says 25, 50, 100%. Like you click that and you sell it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. That's pretty much all you need to fucking do.
Kind of. But Joe, here's where you get fucked. And this is what's good to let people know about. Advanced is actually super important here, especially with new tokens. Like new tokens that have like just these crazy swings. Slippage is set to 20% here, right? Yeah. So that is to give you a little padding here because of like these wild price swings. When I went and bought Mother, I just took the default, I put in one soul, and I ended up getting like 0.7 worth of Mother. Because of slippage, because the price had increased between when I clicked buy, and I fucking lost.
I haven't had many problems with leaving the settings as is, to be honest with you.
Do you trade like new coins, like super new?
Yeah, pretty much. Huh. Yeah.
I would imagine you've gotten fucked there a little more than you might realize. Maybe because that's kind of how it goes, unless you've changed that and it's saved or something. But like 20% slippage will get you, and that means that coins got to go up 20% more for you to even break even.
Well, okay, so isn't the play? Wouldn't the play, if you're on Pump.Fun anyway, to be buy them before they're even on these dexes? So you're purchasing the tokens before they even hit.
That's a good point. No, that's actually a very good point.
They hit big, you can sell on those. Like, isn't that kind of the play? If you're on Pump.Fun, you're buying and selling there, and it's before it hits that certain market cap, even before, like, you're not going to make any money until it starts to fucking cook anyway. So you might as well be selling on Photon and buying on pump.fun.
Flying over here. Yeah, good point. Because, yeah, they don't hit Radium unless these get to $100,000 market cap. But, dude, funny enough, and I think I think I'd mentioned to you, but I was seeing tweets out there of people saying, like, their buddies are starting to get their news here from pump.fun, which sounds crazy, but then if you think about it, it doesn't, right? You get just a crazy viral meme all of a sudden, and you will see that shoot to the top of pump.fun. So some people are looking here to catch the newest, hottest term, a new headline, something that's big, and you might catch it here before you see it making the rounds over on X, not the token itself, but like the story, the narrative, whatever, right? It is an interesting way to think about where you could get news, and shit, man, hearing that people get it from here is pretty interesting. It's worth like keeping your eye on this and see if that actually plays out, right?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't not really bought on pump.fun, to be honest with you. So in my head, what's that?
This token's called Baby Redacteds.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I would think, but in my head, from what I hear, what you have to hit a certain amount of money purchases of these coins before they go onto the dexes.
Yep.
And so you purchase, let's say Biden says something fucking stupid, like, I don't even know, but like baby, like baby shits or something like that, and then baby shits becomes a coin. Like buying it on here before it hits any market cap, before it hits on the dexes, and then once it hits big, then you're fucking golden. I'm assuming that that's kind of the play, but I don't know since I don't buy it on here. But that's
it sounds like the play. Yeah. And so Radium is one of, I don't know if it's the biggest exchange on Solana. I think Jupiter is, but yeah, Radium is like the goal for everybody here. Again, you hit $100,000 market cap, boom, you make it to Radium. That's my understanding. I've never bought here either. No, I've never once. Maybe tonight's the night where it finally happens. But man, that's the play. Let me pull up Easy's tweet too, because he kind of gives his playbook, which is basically what we said, but he gives a couple resources to use. There's a Telegram bot he suggested using. What is it called? We'll just pull the tweet up and find out right from the man himself. But here we go. This honestly, and like straight up, this is kind of all you need to do, right? Have Photon or BullX. BullX is the Telegram channel bot, whatever.
Yeah.
Watch live pairs, wait for a dumb comment, memeable moment, right? You're going to see a ticker. You're going to see a ticker pop up on pump.fun. You'll see it over on one of those exchanges. You find it low enough market cap, you are probably going to see these things take off for a matter of minutes, maybe a couple hours, maybe. We're going to find out live. We're going to this is going to be a good learning opportunity for the space because I really think the pump.fun ecosystem, the whole Solana Memecoin ecosystem, it's still new. It's been out for a couple months now, right? But it's still new, and we're starting to feel out, I don't know, what kind of legs, what kind of juice is really there, like in the heat of the moment. And man, this is a moment we've never seen crypto talked about on a stage like this. I mean, the whole fucking world is watching this. What happens when meme coins are born right from here? I wouldn't be shocked. I see Marco. Jupiter's better. Okay.
Well, so I saw Radium, I saw Jupiter. Those are the ones that I think there's a chance of some sort of problems with it. And I think Photon and BullX are the solutions to having some of the problems with those dexes.
Is it speed issues? What are the problems over there?
I think that the transaction fails.
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
I got it. What'll be cool is if we do stream tonight and we do some buying, selling, people can fire off questions live. Like we'll hopefully be trading live. That'd be a lot of fun, actually. But I wouldn't be shocked if we get a new meme coin, like a big time, like one of those big prime time meme coins born out of tonight. Wouldn't be shocked. Maybe it's nothing, but you suddenly have everybody in the space watching this now. A lot of people are planning their night around this, and a lot of people planning to make a lot of money tonight. And this, again, I think Easy is giving some pretty good info here, right? Sell like 60%, 70% of your bag when you 3x. And he's saying 3x because that's a pretty reasonable number that you're going to see tonight, probably on a lot of these. Like, let me be clear, not financial advice. And guys, you who are experienced, it's not intended for you. Like, respect to you guys. I think you know how to trade already. This is for anybody who's newer to watching, right? This is not financial advice, but a lot of guys are going into tonight with this as some kind of expectation. And I kind of think we're going to see a bit of that.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty weak sauce to sell 62% at 3xing it.
That's pussy trade.
Kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I feel you. Good for that. Yeah, that's something I would do. But yeah, it does seem a little
I mean, it's still leaving almost half of it as your moon bag. Like, hey, you get up. I mean, that's at 3x. you 3x your money, you sell more than half of it, and then leave some aside in case the thing mogs, the thing fucking turns into, I don't know, what's a good hot token it could turn into overnight? What's a market cap you think some of these can hit in a matter of hours by tomorrow morning?
100 mil.
100, yeah. Could we see like a 250 mil?
We could. I mean, we could.
Dude, it might get so spicy. Okay, here's what's tricky though. Okay, the debate again going to have a 2-minute delay. People who somehow have access to that broadcast with no delay, I don't think any of them are degens, so it probably won't play out this way. But imagine if you did have access to that broadcast with no delay, and you could be the one that's actually creating these tokens, or at least getting in them super fucking early. 2 minutes actually probably matters a good amount for something like this. So, I wish I had that stream, man. I wish I had it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know the power of Pump.Fun or the power of this debate when it comes to meme coins, but I guess we'll find out.
That's why it's such a good learning lesson, right? Like, we are going to see if this thesis actually is real. If it's real and we see that happen tonight and people make a fuck ton of money, look out. Meme coin season, like, back on. It's not even going to be a meta. The new normal will be basically ushered in tonight. Again, if that happens, if stupid things are said like Hudah girl like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and suddenly you have maybe got up to 25 million, maybe 30, something like that. But if you see that tonight multiple times over, it's like, oh, holy shit. This is now kind of here in a different way. As in, it works. The thesis played out. Like, we got to watch these kind of events because these kind of events now you can make money.
Yeah.
Definitely worth watching. Okay, now this is the fun shit. You can also skip all of that and you can just play betting on things that happen or don't happen tonight at the debate, right? So what'll Trump say at the debate? You can bet, is he going to say the word fake news, right? You can bet yes, and let's play this out a little bit.
How many times? It would just be once?
I think if he says it once. Oh, wow. So if he says it once, help me with math because I cannot do this kind of shit.
That's easy.
So he's gonna say yes easily, right?
Easy money, yeah.
So what would you make? I've never bet on here, so I'm trying to figure out what would you make if you bet yes. So you bet 73 cents.
Yeah.
How do I see what you actually would make on this if he says it?
Who fucking cares, dude?
I do. I want to see what kind of money you can make on this.
I can't do all that stuff. Like when there's a fucking VIG and shit.
Who all right, who has used this before? Where do you actually see what it is you can make?
70% chance.
By the way, did you see Polymarket with the DJT token? So, remember they had the bet here is was Trump involved, not involved? And I don't remember if they were specific with Barron Trump, but they said they got it wrong. They initially said no. They ruled like the bet settled or whatever, and they said he wasn't involved, and they said they got it wrong. They're trying to figure out a way to make that right now. Because he like, without us knowing for sure, like that Martin Shkreli dude's got so many fucking receipts. Like, it's pretty fucking clear he was involved. So, okay, here is crypto or Bitcoin. Does Trump say crypto or Bitcoin tonight? 58% say yes. I think that's how I'm reading it that way.
Okay.
Again, I want to see how much do you make? If you bet yes, are you making?
That's not even don't even worry about Hudah, because that's not the funny part. The funny part is knowing that. No, like what the mathematical breakdown of how much money you'll make from it. It's funnier just to see like the words that people are thinking he's going to say.
I mean, that's fun too, but I kind of want to see if there's some easy money to make here too. And it all matters like how much you going to make. I'm kind of hoping somebody knows. But either way, I'll fuck around with it later. And then if we stream, I will definitely have an answer by then. Is he going to say dementia? God, I hope so. Crack? That's a good one. That's a real fucking good one. Which side of this bet would you take?
That's a tough one, dude, because crack could be said in many different ways, but I'm going to say no. I would say no.
You think we'll keep it a little classy tonight?
Yeah, and why would he say crack? You're talking about like crack addicts and stuff like that?
Because Hunter, because his kid, right?
Oh,
so
right.
Crack could come up.
That's right. That's true. But look, the odds are in my favor that only 35% people think he's going to.
Right. So it makes me want to bet yes. If I 2x my money off that, I might take that bet. I might. Okay, we got felon, we got sleep. I want to find the funniest fucking thing he says. I don't think he's going to say Jew. I don't think he's going to. Oh, well, no. They might talk about Palestine. He might say the word.
I don't like using that. I like to say Jewish. I don't like to say that. It seems too aggressive for me.
Oh, dude, you can say that. I'm one of them. You can say it.
I don't want to.
But it's just. I'm trying to think of a good like analog for that.
No, I know. But Jewish people say it all the time. They have no qualms about it. It's in my mind that it makes it seem aggressive. I don't
gotcha. It doesn't, man. Okay, like I would say I'm a Jew, and it sounds like so Hey, you're right. It's changed a little bit.
Right?
I feel like I just like insulted myself.
Well, yeah, like I'm Jewish.
Yeah,
I'm a, you know, like that seems
I'm a Jew. Sounds awful. I
right.
feel like I just committed a hate crime on myself, dude. Damn, I'm offended. I just offended me, bro.
Yeah, right.
Fuck. Okay. Shark. That's a weird ass one. Is he gonna say the word shark? Why would fucking shark come up?
Wasn't there some shark thing that he was saying, like, would you rather get killed by a shark or would you rather get killed
Oh yeah.
by
Oh yeah.
of the battery that's so you know, whatever. Like I don't know
amazing.
why he'd cycle back to that, but yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that one. I wouldn't be betting on that. So yeah, you're betting 90 cents and you probably make what, like 10 cents, I guess. I don't know, but this is fun. I've never bet on sport. I've never in my life bet on sports ever. I've never bet. And I always wanted to, and I felt like I might be good at it. I'm sure everybody thinks that, but I've never bet on that shit. But this would get me in. Like, whereas like sports, it's complicated enough where that's why I don't touch it. Like spreads and over under all that shit. This feels different. This feels way easier. If I can just know, like, what do you make for putting this amount in? Like, is he going to say fake news? I would say, to me, it's 100% chance. I'm going to take that bet.
Actually, there's been like debate whether or not like Trump would even go to this thing. So I'm surprised that it's even happening. To be honest with you, because like, regardless of whatever he says, you know he's going to say some crazy shit. You know, like he does not stick to any sort of script. So he's going to go off the fucking map.
Dude, I think I like the Trump ones way more, or the Biden ones more than the Trump one.
Oh yeah,
convicted felon, pretty safe bet there. Israel, yeah, definitely gonna say that. AI, maybe. Malarkey's a good one.
Folks 3 times. That's funny. I like.
Oh shit, dude. This is amazing. Corn pop, 2% chance. Imagine if he drops corn pop.
What's corn pop?
Dude, he told this story of when he was in this jacuzzi. And the kids would rub his arm hairs and stuff, or his leg hairs. You don't remember this story?
No.
Oh, dude, and then he talked about this gangster named Corn Pop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Joe's always, like, for all the shit people give Joe Biden, he has always talked like a fucking weirdo. Always.
Yeah.
You know, again, January 6th. Yeah. What do you think? Is he going to say that tonight?
Yeah. So you know what? The problem with everybody that debates Trump is that they try to be too polite and too like politically like savvy, and then he just fucking calls them like the worst names ever. If I was debating Trump, Zin, is that
Zin?
Did you put that in there?
I should have. Brought to you by motherfucking Zin.
But if I was debating Trump, I would, after everything he said, I would just be like, yeah, aren't you a fucking felon, dude? Like, aren't you fucking arrested? You're a fucking, like, I would just be so petty with him the entire time just because it would bother him and it would be funny.
Yep.
So I would just be a baby. Like I would be a fucking total scumbag bro against him because I feel like that would work because he's gonna do some crazy dumb shit that everyone's gonna talk about. And unless you're as petty as him, you're gonna end up looking weak.
Okay. Dude, you're totally fucking right. I agree. I just like was glossing over this too quickly. If you bet $10 on Biden saying convicted felon, you bet $10, you are gonna make
12,
almost $3. Little like this seems.
Hold on, how much you got to bet?
You bet $10, you end up making $3 off of it.
Oh, okay.
It feels like this feels like a really fucking great way to make some money, man. Like a fun way too, like a very fucking. I might get my wallet set up and we can do some of this betting live.
Not financial advice. You should bet yes to every single one of them. I guarantee you'd win.
See how it plays out, dude.
Yeah.
Golden. I will say it. It's very good possibility. Very good. I would take that at 5%. I would take that.
Oh, but you have to bet 10 to win $2 and some cents. That's kind of fucked. I hate that.
Yeah. Well, that's why I think you got to start making bigger bets, right? $100, makes you, what, $20 or something, Yeah. So, okay, let's see if we can find like the best deal here. And they got bingo as well, dude. This is fucking amazing. Debate bingo. I saw these cards out there somewhere. Oh, I don't even. This one's a little too complicated, but yes, debate bingo sounds incredible. Any others that we? Okay, do they shake hands?
Do they shake hands?
Yeah, will they shake hands? Yes or no?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so Joe, if you bet $100 that they shake hands, you are gonna 2x your money.
I'm gonna 2x it.
It's not bad, right?
Not bad.
You bet no, you're making almost $66. This is fucking incredible. Damn, I should have been on here a long time ago, man. All right, what else? Let's find something else spicy. God, Henry would have a blast. Oh, will Biden poop his pants during the debate? God, I wish he were in on this, dude. I wish Biden were in on this and literally shit on his pants to throw this. Because
that should be yes for both of them, and you're gonna win because everyone's gonna say that he shit the pants, but they're never gonna be able to prove it.
Dude, if you bet yes and he shits his pants, you bet $100, you make $10,000.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be amazing. Come on, Joe Biden, do us a solid.
Are we doing bullish or bearish today?
I got a couple. Yep. Oh, damn, brother. Okay.
You're getting all into this.
We should have started with this. This is incredible. All right, but guys, if we stream tonight, this is probably mostly what we'll focus on. I don't know what time you got to get your votes in by. Maybe you can do them even halfway through and still get them in there. Maybe I don't have any great bullish or bearish, but I got some funny shit, I think. It's funny to me, bro. That's pretty incredible. Dude, this tweet got 66 million views.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
It's pretty wild. I guess a lot of stuff I bookmarked today is kind of political. You know Nate Silver?
Yeah.
He's got his latest figures about the election if you want to hear here, like winner.
Sure. Let's hear it.
You've been working on this election model, tweaking it, developing it for 16 years, and it's been remarkably accurate. So I'm actually really excited to talk about it and get into it with you, even though you told me that I really shouldn't be. So, I mean, I'm a little scared too.
Careful what you wish for. I want you to guess what number it has and the chance that Trump will win the election.
Oh, Nate, this is are you going to break my heart? Is it, okay, 58%.
Higher.
Fuck.
I don't know the exact number because we take this a couple days in advance. By the time the model is released, there could be new polls and so forth. I mean, we'll see what it says when it comes out, but we're in the low to mid 60s is kind of where the forecast is landing.
Fuckity fuck is
Scary shit, dude.
Yeah. People don't give a fuck.
You bullish or bearish on Trump up 60-something% on that poll?
I'm bearish on that. I fucking hate that, dude.
Yeah. I don't even. True. Like if you were asking me if I like me, I don't know. I could not be more not caring and like I don't know. I literally don't know. It's weird to not know with such a consequential debate.
Yeah.
And two former presidents, you should fucking know one way or another, and I just don't.
Yeah. Here's my thought: is that like I know I can't control anything, right? Like I'm not gonna like. There was a time where I cared, like desperately cared. I'm not in that boat anymore.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, I mean, like if he wins, then I hope that'll be beneficial to me financially. Like that's my hope. I'm just disappointed that like he can get away with all the shit that he did and while he was president, and like people would still vote for that. Like it makes me fucking feel kind of shitty about that. But you know, like I said, I can't change it, and if people are comfortable with that, then that's the people's decision.
That's it. Do you think how close to this is Joe Biden's pre-debate ritual, his pre-game meal? Close? Would you say closer to this than it is nothing?
That's a tough one because I bet you
it's kind of unfair, but
yeah, I'm gonna say no. It's nothing like it. All his pills that he takes are probably in the morning, at night, in a little bit of the pill boxes that have like 30 pills for an old man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I don't think he's taking illegal drugs.
And there's probably some suppositories in there too.
Yeah,
most likely.
Yeah, probably.
Most likely. Okay. We can do a real bullish or bearish on this. I got just two more after this, and they'll go quick. But OpenSea, now the #1 NFT marketplace in the world. How do you feel about that?
I'm okay with that. There's something that draws me to OpenSea a lot more than other things. So I'm bullish with that.
Yeah. Brinkman's spot on here, man. I go to OpenSea. If I'm looking at my wallet, it's OpenSea I go to. They're right. Now, I think Magic Eden's so fucking good at innovating. I bet you that's one of the next things they deliver is a revamped interface because, again, I think OpenSea just so much better if you want to just view your shit, and that's it, just scrolling through. So, yeah, OpenSea. All right. Bullish, bearish on I don't even know, dude. This is just funny.
I've seen this a million times.
Oh, for real?
This is so old, yeah.
Never seen it.
You serious?
It's fucking idiot.
much as he does like 3 different things.
Jesus, guy. Bearish on that dude.
Yeah, take your time and like figure out what you're supposed to do after the first one. Yeah, bearish on that.
Yeah. With you there. And then we'll end on this one. The NBA draft, I guess, was last night. Had no fucking idea.
The first round was last night. The second round's today. It might be happening soon.
Joe, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who are these little soy boys? What the fuck is going on?
I saw someone post like, this is the first time I watched the NBA draft and I felt like I could kick their asses. Like I could kick a portion of their asses.
Is this us getting older and everybody looks younger the older you get, or is something changing here? They look very fucking young.
Well, I think that this draft sucks. I think that that's part of it. But yeah, they do look like fucking wimpy little Paducies. So I don't know.
Paducies. I love that, dude. Not one of them looks like a grown-ass man. Not literally not one. They all look like sophomores.
Look at that guy. This guy looks like a fucking, like he looks too rizzed out, dude.
This one here?
Too rizzed.
Yeah. This guy looks like he's in like 10th grade.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Like this guy looks like he's a fucking junior. Like this is crazy. Who's the most grown up looking in this bunch?
Because usually
that
NFL and exactly. Usually NFL and basketball players,
Jesus Christ,
they look grown more so than the regular fucking kids, right? These guys actually have baby faces.
Is this like is this a whole bunch of like high schoolers that are going straight to the NBA? I don't even know if you can go in the draft now, or is it like freshmen that are going in? Like what is going on?
Well, that's a good question. Like, but most of them are college students.
Okay. I wonder if it's like, I know for a while there was this trend of you go in college for a year and then you're out. You go right to the NBA.
Right.
Like maybe it's that happen. Like, look how fucking they're all baby faced. Crazy.
And then on top of that, like, maybe the style right now is a little bit more flamboyant than in past. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe just the style like lends itself to people looking a little bit too childish, I guess. Like they're fucking sparkly. Look at this. They got like sparkly fucking jackets and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Just like kind of lame looking. Look at that. There's a sparkly. Everybody's got like a fucking sparkle. That guy's got no shirt on. Like
this is fucking something here.
Got like a Jerry curl, like fucking soul glowing it. You know what I mean? Like, that fucking guy, whatever the fuck he's doing.
Oh, dude, I just thought of one more thing. If I can find it lightning quick, I want to show you. Lightning quick. But there's another set photo from Superman that leaked, and I thought it was, boom, here it is. It's so Zoomer shit. I couldn't fuck him in a good way. I think it's awesome. Did you see Clark Kent?
Who he is?
Did you see what he looks like? Have you guys seen Clark Kent? Clark Kent, right? Like I'm going to show you. Clark Kent, Superman's got that iconic hair, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's still got it, but just it couldn't be more fitting, more perfect. Like just meant for this generation. How fucking unbelievable was that? He's got that fucking, what is that called? The broccoli hair.
The fro.
That's real, guys. That's Clark Kent in the new Superman movie. That's unfucking believable.
Yikes.
Yeah. This is not your grandpa's or daddy's I don't even know what the saying is.
This ain't your dad's Superman.
Yeah. Fucking Zoomerman. Zoomer.
Speaking of, like I'm glad that you brought it up while we were watching that other thing because it lends itself to kind of being, babyish and young, stupid looking.
I can't fucking believe that, man. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. I mean, that's crazy.
I'm hoping that what's his name, James Gunn, like he leans into comedy a little bit. Like I'm wondering if like okay, so what's been always the worst part of like the joke of why Superman and Clark Kent, like it's always been you take off his glasses, it's the same fucking person. Maybe he's trying to lean into like it looks a lot different. You know what I mean? Like
that could be it. Okay, because Superman's got his hair the normal way. That's a really good point. Because you know how they always explained it before? Do you know what the explanation was?
Well, no.
They legit had one because it's such an obvious stupid thing, right? Like it's literally just glasses off. They're like, no, when he's Clark Kent, like he's so strong and muscular, all that stuff. He actually changes the look of his face, like his facial muscle. So he's always actively thinking that. And so he makes his face structure like look a little different when he's Clark.
Okay.
Which is like, that's how they explained it because doesn't make sense. But this makes sense, Joe. I didn't catch that. Different hairstyle, like pretty different when he's
right.
cut.
Like when you look at him, you shouldn't see Superman, right?
Yeah.
Like because we are in a time in which people will call that shit out quick, fast, in a hurry. So that needs to kind of have that. Now, granted, it looks kind of lame, but like it probably needs to have that explanation, and hopefully it'll work itself out during the movie.
That was a good take. People need it to be way more realistic now. That makes a ton of fucking sense. All right, guys. That's it. That's fucking it. It's fucking over, Joe.
All right.
I will hopefully see you guys tonight. I really hope so. I really want to do that stream. So if we hear back from Henry, blow him up on Twitter, guys. We need to get Henry to commit. But if he's in, we're in. We're doing the live stream. Joe, obviously you're welcome to come in. Even if you're delirious, maybe you should especially come in.
Thank you.
If we do it, we'll do some Polymarket stuff. We'll have a good time. We'll go on Photon. We'll look at that pumped out fun. Should be wild. Any final parting words, Jojo?
No, I might be putting an ice cube on my butthole tonight, so we'll see what happens. I don't know.
On camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, man. Guys, have a great evening. We'll see you later.
Later, everybody.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots, we live in the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
That was fun, man.
Yeah, it was all right.
I wish we did the Polymarket stuff way earlier. That was so much fucking more funny than I thought it would be because I didn't look at him ahead of time.
Yeah.
That shit's amazing. Okay, you know what I'd love to see?
What's up?
I'd love to see you and Henry do a show, just you two.
Why?
I just think it'd be funny as shit. Like I love the vibe when it's just you and me. I love the vibe when it was just me and Henry. I love the vibe when it's the three of us, but it's always like a little different.
Yeah.
I think one of these shows we should do it where like I'm not on screen and it's just you guys going at it, and I can put stuff on for you guys or show you how. But I would love to see that, man.
It would be me talking the entire fucking time, and Henry.
Ooh, dude, good point. I don't know what the fuck happens, dude. That man can run spaces. He can talk on the biggest stages, the biggest platforms. He can never run out of things to say. But when he gets to this show, he's literally like, he's not even here.
He sucks.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, dude, I know your butthole's probably on fire. So I'm glad you joined, dude. Glad you're feeling all right.
All right, maybe I'll see you tonight.
That'd be fun. I'll catch you later, brother.
Later, bro.
See you, man.
All right.